I'm David Tucker, and I live here in Nashville, Tennessee, and I have been on the journey and the road of ankylosing spondylitis and HLA-B27 for the past few years of my life, and it's been a long road to where we're at now. So I came to Nashville and was playing a lot of shows and was writing with a lot of writers and different artists, and really was living the life up that I came here. I was eating, sleeping, and breathing music. And then one day, my health started to just take a turn that really started to take me down a road that I never imagined I would ever face. It was really difficult. But one day led to the next, and I found myself in a pretty dark hole health-wise. And so I was diagnosed with this disease called HLA-B27, ankylosing spondylitis, which is a autoimmune disease, and so it's for chronic back pain, neck pain, joint pain, degenerative discs type things, and it's something that I never saw coming, and so it was kind of blindsided me like a bus. It was this was a new life for me of how I'm going to live a normal life of just constant pain. And seemed like there was no way out, and I had several operations done, and nerve ablations, and injections, and steroid epidurals, and anti-inflammatories, physical therapy, just the kind of whole 10 yards that they lay in front of you to do. And I was doing everything we could, and nothing was working, and I came to a really low point to where I was just so frustrated, and my life was just sucked from me. It was just taken from me. I couldn't play shows anymore. I couldn't write anymore. I couldn't sit in the studio and record anymore. I couldn't work out anymore. I couldn't sit down and eat at a dinner table anymore because I was just in constant pain all the time. I just wanted to lay down, and that's it for 2 years or so, and then and nobody got it. Nobody could understand it until finally I got this diagnosis with the HLA-B27. When me and my family were able to find out about this through a friend who had this done, and like I said, a very close friend of ours was close to his deathbed, and stem cells saved his life. I mean, plain and simple, they saved his life, saved his heart, saved his liver. And he, was on his deathbed, and he's perfectly fine 10 years later now. And that gave me the hope to try it. For a few days was very, very tough, kind of obstacle just to get over everything happening. But, here we are 2 weeks later, and I mean, I've had relief of neck pain. I've had relief of mid-back pain. I've seen progression. And, I haven't seen progression. That's, I was able to take a nap twice in the middle of the day with no medication. I haven't been able to do that in a long time. And I just literally fell over asleep for 5-6 hours, no medication at all. And usually I just fight to try to sleep, because you can't stop hurting. So, I mean, that's, plus for me already off the bat. Seeing everybody who's had help from this, and everybody who's had relief from this, and they're living lives of no pain and no suffering, and they're able to go play sports again and hang out with their family and, do things that people take for granted, all the things you get to do. And then when you don't have your health, you don't have anything. There's not a doubt in my mind that this is a God-given opportunity for me to be here and to be able to have, the stem cells done. And you all have blessed me more than I could ever repay you for. And I don't know why I've been chosen for you all to be so nice to me and to help me with everything that I've gone through the past few weeks. But it's taken almost 40 to 50 doctors for me to get to this point.